Have I become a money guru? What happened to the love, 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 love? It's your girl, Love Suhaiti, and this is Make-ish Happen. I am on this money on my mind tip right now. Today, I just wanted to come on and share about the envelope system because I did talk about that in my last video. I haven't checked it out. You know, it's in the description below, and also here or here, wherever it goes, it's gonna pop up right now. And I'm just gonna get to it. So what is the envelope system? Simple enough. You budget money either weekly, bi-weekly when you get your check, quincenal every 15 days for the non-Spanish speakers, if that's when you get your check, or monthly if you want to do a monthly budget, and you put it in envelopes that you allocate, right? So I have right now 3 envelopes only. Groceries, so that's obviously my budget for any food shopping. I also have Evan, that's my son, and this is money for when I take him out to play spaces, or if I want to buy him a little toy or something special or a little extra, right? Because I'm a fabulous mom. And then this is for fun. So I only do 3 envelopes because all my other expenses, my fixed expenses, my rent, my car insurance, my car lease, that's all taken out automatically from my bank account. So I don't really have to deal in cash. So this is really for expenses on the day-to-day. This is basically what the envelope system is. Super simple. You take out money out of your bank account and whatever time you've allotted. I am doing this weekly. I'm really enjoying tracking my money and looking at where I spend it. And I'm doing it weekly has made me so mindful of how I spend cash, what I do with my money. Because when I used to have my debit card and I was using my debit card for all these, you know, just like not fixed expenses, I was just charging my card left and right. If I wanted to buy an extra something to eat, I would. If I wanted to go buy myself a cute shirt, I would. And I wasn't really thinking about how I was spending my money. Money was just coming and going and coming and going. And yeah, I had money in my bank account and my bank was never going in overdraft or anything like that. But I wasn't budgeting. I wasn't saving as much as now I realize I could save because I know where my money is actually going, what I'm spending my money on. And for those who are new, subscribe to my channel. I'm Suhaiti, and I talk about love, sex, and relationships and just inspiration. And I'm trying to better my life and be a better person overall for myself, for my son, and for my future mates. But I'm really just focusing on some self-love, good, loving. So the first week, I took my grocery envelope and I put $50 in it because for the most part, I spend about $200 a month on groceries for me and my son. If I'm really good and I don't start spending a bunch of money on snacks and this and that, right? My son is 3 years old. I'm not a big eater. So $200 a month is pretty good for me. So I am giving myself every week, every Friday is when I did my time frame, Friday to Friday, $50 in my groceries. Oh, groceries also is cheap for me because my son no longer wears Pampers, potty trains, that's the best. He drinks regular milk, so no more breastfeeding, no more formula, no more Pampers, no more wipes. Really, like, once your kid stops potty training and drinking that formula, if you're not breastfeeding, it is a lot cheaper. The second envelope is my son, and I'm putting $20 in this envelope every week because I either buy him something cute or I am, you know, just taking him out to a play space, and those are usually $15 for a couple of hours, and I usually only do that once a week. I cook dinner, I use my grocery money, and I spend it, and I cook myself my meals, okay? And finally, you cannot budget without a little fun. Gotta budget a little fun. Cause I mean, really, who wants to sit at home and do nothing and just work and say, like, I deserve fun. So I put $40 the first week in my fun envelope because I usually don't go out clubbing. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm 41 years old. I have a kid. I'm a single mom. And I'm just not interested in that type of lifestyle. I'm not interested in like going out all the time. What I do is hang out with friends after work. I grab a drink, etc., etc. So $40 was enough for me because if you catch a good happy hour and you only go out like once a week, which I usually do if I do even go out, I'm not spending $40 not even one night. But I am not a big eater, as I said, so I do not dine out. And I'm using this really cool weekly money managing budgeting Excel spreadsheet that I found online. Look at it in the description. I am linking to it. It is not sponsored. It is not mine. I am not selling. I'm just here really genuinely trying to help people get their money shit right and tight so they can live a good life. Oh, another thing that I do for the envelopes, because it's cash, right? Keep your receipts, people, because then you know what you spend the money on. You're like, oh, I put $40 in my fund or $40, $50 in my groceries envelope, but why do I have like $5? Didn't I spend $50? If you keep the receipts, then you know how much money you actually spend, and then you put that exact amount of what you spend in your weekly money management Excel spreadsheet. So let's see how much money I have left over in my fund, because that's what I'm doing now. Oh, I'm talking so much. That's a good pause to tell you to subscribe to my channel, turn on those notifications, tell a friend, share a video, like it. Oh, now I'm itching. Yeah. My fun envelope, receipts. So I have, let's count it, shall we? Oh, wait. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. I have $24 left over of my fun budget. This right now, I'm gonna put it on the side. By the end of the month, all the money that I accumulated in that savings envelope, I'm putting straight into my savings account. Genius. If you're anything like me, this will help you save, because I am often terrified to put any money and transfer any money from my checking to my savings because of fear of not having enough, fear of an emergency coming up, fear of just like lack. So I kind of hoard my money in my checking account, which is not the point of a checking account. The point of a checking account is actually to pay expenses. I should not keep all my money in a checking account. I should actually be transferring the money that I have left over for the month to my savings. A lot of you might be asking, because I asked this question also, but what about the bank fees? A lot of banks, including my bank, Bank of America, they charge a $12 monthly fee if you go under a certain limit, if you go under $1,500, for example. Because if you have direct deposit, they will not charge you the $12 fee, even if you got $1 in your bank account. Let's go to the next envelope, which is my Evan envelope. I know how much I have in here because I took him to a place in Long Island out here, and it was $15. It was $20 in here, so it's $5. Next one is groceries. I had no money left over in groceries. All right, that's it for me, your girl Love Suhaiti. I hope that you understand the envelope system. If you do not, please leave me a comment below and I will explain it further with another video. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to ask. If you're enjoying these videos and if you're learning about budgeting and I'm teaching you something, again, subscribe, turn on those notifications, share, like the video. And I'm also going to share the link of the Excel spreadsheet that I am using that I found online to weekly budget, or budget weekly. That's how you say it, budget weekly. Sometimes the Spanish comes first. All right, thank you so much and see you next time.